They know they fucked up. They know it was them that ended this relationship, right? And that's why you're choosing to walk away. You're choosing to move on. You're not choosing to look back, right? And I don't doubt that at the ends of this relationship, some nasty little third-party person tried to slither in, and they chose that person, but then that person dropped them. I 100% feel it, right? Now they're heavy in their thoughts, thinking about you, thinking about how can they make this work again, right? Why? Because in their dumb head, they thought, oh, I have options. In their dumb head, they thought, oh, maybe this is my better option for me. But it wasn't, right? Now, they're thinking about you. They're reminiscing about the relationship. They're wondering why you're doing better than them. But that's their karma. Their karma was them wasting your... No, their karma came because they wasted your time and they thought they would find better, right? And that's specifically what I'm feeling at this moment, right? And like I'm telling you, I feel like when it came down to the ends of your relationship, or when this situation ended, they pulled back completely before they broke up with you, right? So you guys were still in a relationship when they pulled back, right? And they broke up with you, right? And I personally feel, and I'm gonna say like it is, I feel like there was people around them. There was people 100% around them that were talking negative about your relationship, that were trying to give them consejos, right? I don't know if you guys know what consejos are. Basically, consejos are, they were trying to give them advice and it wasn't good advice, right? So they basically fed into that. They basically fed into that and they ruined your relationship because you were willing to give them everything. You were willing to give them love. You were willing to cherish them. You were willing to make them feel good, right? And they did feel good with the Nine of Cups. No doubt about that. But their stupid ways got into their head and they messed this up like they messed every single thing up in the reality. Because they're not doing so well. And I feel it right here. They're not doing good. They're not. They're lost. They don't have goals. They specifically do not know what to do. And like I'm telling you, when I tell you they regret the way that things ended because they know they fucked up, is because they fucked up. Queen of Pentacles reverse. You were willing to do more for them. No doubt about that. You were willing to do more for them. You were basically willing to help them. You were basically willing to do things for them like this, right? But the good energy you were giving them, that you took away from you, they decided to give it to themselves and maybe even somebody else that dropped them right after you guys stopped talking, or that dropped them a month, a week into your breakup. I 100% feel it. With the Queen of Pentacles, not only are you more focused on your independence, with the King of Swords, now you know your worth. Now you know your power. Now you know where you're at. Now you know where you stand. And if you're going to come back in, get ready to get on your knees and beg for my forgiveness. Get ready to get on your knees and beg for me to take you back. Right? Because with the King of Swords and with the Queen of Pentacles, you have found this good independence being within yourself. You have found peace being within yourself. Right? The headaches they gave you weren't really worth it at the end. Right? Because they have propelled you towards something better with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Right? With the Wheel of Fortune reverse, like I'm telling you, they know they fucked up and that's their karma. And then the Ace of Wands reverse, and they know that's the reason they cannot come back. Right? Sorry, my cat jumped up. I'm not gonna let him drop my Red Bull. Right? The thing about it is that with the Wheel of Fortune specifically being right here in reverse, yes, things between you and them are undone. 100%. But it's because you're also leaving this open and they're also leaving that open. Right? You're coming out as the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. You're more focused on your independence. You're more focused on your money and you're more focused on making smart moves. They're more focused on still depending on other people. They're still more focused on depending on other people. So I do not doubt, I do not push it out that they miss what you were able to offer them. You miss the stability. They miss the stability that you were able to provide them at the moment. Right? With the Wheel of Fortune reverse and with the Ace of Wands, Right now, I don't really see a cycle reopening for the both of you. No, because I feel like if that cycle would reopen with the Ace of Wands and with the Wheel of Fortune, it would only cause some sort of stagnation in your reality, or it would only cause some sort of stagnation within you and within your life, right? That's coming out very clearly right here at the moment. Not only do we see them as a stump, we see them as somebody that cannot really give you the proper stability, the proper channels of financial stability. Basically, somebody that cannot achieve their dreams, or somebody that cannot achieve their own financial freedom without you in their reality, right? So we know that you can do more for them, but we also know they can't do more for you, right? That's one thing that I do want to dive in very, very deeply. And I'm convinced, like, this is just my intuition picking this up. I'm convinced 100% that they were listening to other people about your relationship. The Queen of Cups being right here tells me that you are a nurturing figure to them, right? You see them as a type, no, they see you as somebody that's willing to help them grow, willing to help them change, willing to do things for them, specifically emotionally, 100%. The only problem is that they're not ready to receive. The only problem is that they're so insecure. They thought that you had different things you wanted from them just because you were willing to take care of them, right? I want to specifically point that out in importance right here. When I tell you that I'm convinced, like, I don't know why I feel it, like there was people around them that were trying to tell them your relationship won't work. It's not something that it's possible to do. You have better options up here, specifically friends. We're getting into their head about your relationship, and that's basically what made it crumble. That's basically what made it fall apart, right? With the Five of Pentacles specifically being right here, I'm telling you, they feel left out. They feel abandoned by you 100%, right? With the Four of Wands, they're not having structure. They're not having good moments in time. And they're not having good moments in time. Why? I don't want to say is there karma for wasting your time, but I do want to point out that they wasted your time significantly, and now you're moving on towards better stability, and they're basically staying stuck crying because they know they lost a good one. 100%, right? And if they were talking to somebody else with the Three of Cups reversed right after your relationship, or even a few days before your connection ended, that person dropped them. And that person wasted their time. And that's when they realize, fuck, I let someone go, someone really good go, because some little hoe wanted with me.